Hello, this is Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald, working in partnership with the HDBaseT Alliance here at ISE 2024 to talk to some of the most innovative and exciting companies about their technologies. That's why we tracked down Colin Yellowley from Igloo. Thank you so much for being here, Colin.
Thank you, Dan. It's great to be here.
So let's just talk about the 360-degree immersion that Igloo is able to deliver. Really impressive stuff. You want to give us a quick explanation or a demo of how this all can happen?
Yeah, so as a business, Igloo's been building 360-degree projection systems since about 2008. So we've been, initially it was dome structures, then we sort of moved into the cylinder market, and now really since COVID came along, or even actually before then, since the advent of the Oculus Dev Kit 1, or Dev Kit 2 when that came out, and suddenly there's loads of VR content and 360 became a thing, we've seen a real growth in our business from really as an overshoot of the VR industry. So any VR content will work in our systems. Then COVID came along, hybrid working became a thing, people started to not work remotely, but then the businesses nowadays are looking for a draw to bring people back into the office. And this sort of 360 hub hybrid workspace system works really well for those applications. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I think people are looking for a magnet, to your point, to draw them out of their home. Home has become so comfortable and familiar. They're saying, I'm not going to pay that commuter tax, so to speak, the time tax, to be able to go somewhere if it's not significantly better, something I can't capture at home. And obviously, this kind of an immersive experience, whether it's for corporate, whether it's for education, is something you cannot replicate at home.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. It's drawing people back into the spaces. And obviously that bit of disconnecting the immersive experience from the content. That's been a really big thing for us. You know, traditionally, any sort of 360 immersive experiences required a really big content pipeline. You had to get, content creators in to design and render these huge files. And now we're delivering content that's from all over, that's freely available on the internet, whether it's Matterport scans, Google Street View, Google Earth, YouTube 360. There's this endless supply of content coming through the pipeline, which is making it really easy to work with.
So let's talk a little bit about HDBaseT. I know that's a critical technology, a very important technology in many of Igloo Vision's deployments. Do you want to talk how HDBaseT fits into your technology and your design?
Yes, absolutely. So as a business, we've kind of been riding that forefront of the technology wave ever since we started. So in early days, it was pre-HD projectors when we first started doing these things, and HD came along, and we were using high bandwidth DVI to HDMI cables, inherently unstable signal paths all the time. Probably 50% of any potential issues with the system was signal. And now that we moved into this corporate setting where we're putting these immersive rooms into existing corporate buildings, there's never a case where you can get the PC that's driving the immersive room next to the immersive room. So we're usually running long cable runs back to server rooms up to 100, 200 meters away from the actual installation. And the HDBaseT's made that possible. It's another bit, without that technology step change, we wouldn't be here now delivering this technology. So absolutely crucial part of what we do.
It delivers it with that stability, that reliability. You can count on it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The stability is the key. Also really easy if there isn't any issues with the chain. It really makes it fault finding really easy. You know where potential things are, and it's no longer becomes signal source as the main issue. It's now down to some other thing in the chain. But to eliminate those issues has been vital for us.
Colin, thank you so much for having us at the booth. Igloo, definitely one of the dazzlers here at ISE 2024. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Dan. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald, working in partnership with HDBaseT, the HDBaseT Alliance, to cover the most insightful, most exciting booths here at the show.